Welcome, Fear Chroniclers, to a new journey into the shadowed corners of human nature. Tonight, we delve into a chilling tale from Willow Creek, a town synonymous with tranquility, where whispered secrets held more weight than bustling city news. A town where, on a crisp autumn evening, an unthinkable silence fell over a quiet family home, leaving behind a mystery that still echoes through the tall, whispering pines. Our story begins with Sarah Jenkins, a beloved high school English teacher, known for her bright smile and unwavering kindness. On October 17, 2008, Sarah was enjoying a quiet evening at home with her husband, Mark, and their two young children, Emily and David. It was a typical Friday night, movie night, popcorn, and the comforting sounds of family laughter, until, abruptly, the laughter stopped. At approximately 11:30 p.m., Mark Jenkins awoke to an unsettling quiet. The children's bedroom doors were ajar, their beds empty. A frantic search revealed Sarah, unconscious but breathing, in the living room, a faint, sweet smell clinging to the air. The children were nowhere to be found. The front door stood slightly ajar, revealing only the impenetrable darkness of the Willow Creek night. Local police, led by the stoic detective Miles Corbin, arrived swiftly. The scene was puzzling. No signs of forced entry, save for that subtly disturbed window. No valuables were taken. The only clues, a lingering scent of chloroform, a single tiny red button found clutched in Sarah's hand, and the chilling realization that two young children had vanished without a trace from a seemingly secure home. Willow Creek erupted. Search parties scoured the dense forests, volunteers handed out flyers, and every resident felt the cold grip of fear. Emily, aged 7, and David, 5, were described as inseparable. Emily with her fiery red hair, David with his curious blue eyes. The community rallied, but days turned into weeks, then months, with no sign of the children and no credible leads on the abductor. Sarah, recovering from the sedative, could recall nothing. Mark was distraught, his alibi ironclad. The only suspect was an elderly recluse named Arthur Finch, who lived deep in the woods and was known for collecting unusual items. But Finch had been institutionalized for several months prior, making his involvement impossible. The case went cold, marked by its eerie silence and the agonizing lack of clues. 5 years later, the wounds of Willow Creek still festered. Then, an unlikely breakthrough. A small construction crew, clearing land for a new road on the outskirts of town, unearthed a buried time capsule from a local elementary school. Among the dusty artifacts and children's drawings, they found a small, handwritten note. It read, in shaky child's handwriting, "He watches from the big tree. He likes red buttons. The big tree." It was a local landmark, a massive, ancient oak near the Jenkins property, overlooking their backyard. Detective Corbin, haunted by the case, immediately returned to the site. Hidden in a hollow of the massive trunk, almost perfectly concealed, he found a small, makeshift spy hole, and behind it, a camera. The camera's memory card held thousands of pictures, not of the family, but of the empty children's rooms, taken over years. And among the photographs, a chilling selfie. A man holding up a small red button, grinning unsettlingly. The man in the selfie was not Arthur Finch. It was David Jenkins, former kindergarten teacher, Mr. Harrison, a seemingly gentle soul known for his patience and quiet demeanor. He had lived just 2 streets away, unnoticed, unblinking. The pictures revealed his obsession. He didn't want the children. He wanted to watch them, to collect them, frozen in time in his warped reality. The red button, a small token given to students for good behavior, was his grotesque trophy. He had taken them to a remote cabin he owned, far away, not to harm them, but to continue his disturbing vigil, keeping them in an alternate, twisted classroom for years. Emily and David were found alive, physically unharmed, but scarred by years of captivity and psychological manipulation. Mr. Harrison was apprehended without incident, offering no resistance, only a chilling silence. He simply stated he wanted to keep them safe. Willow Creek slowly healed, but the shadow of the silent watcher remained. It serves as a stark reminder. Sometimes the most insidious evil doesn't announce itself with a bang, but with the quiet click of a camera and the unnerving patience of a hidden gaze.